A couple of months ago, I made these clamps. They work well. The one drawback is the distance between these notches and the amount of cranking you have to do to close the gap when you're clamping something. Like take this for instance, to do this you would bring it back to the closest notch, which would be this one, and then line it up. And then you're good. It's a pretty good clamp, don't get me wrong. That is the problem though. When I thought about doing this, I thought about doing it a different way, but I couldn't really come up with a better way of making it so that it's strong enough that when this part locks in, that it won't slip out. The traditional way to make bar clamps is with these two plates. You see these two plates jam the moving jaw in place, and then when you push it back like this, it allows it to move. The problem with doing that kind of thing with a wood clamp is that these plates would be huge, and there's really not a good wood that would stand up to that kind of abuse. I don't think, anyway. In any case, this section of the clamp would be just too big and bulky. So I gave it a lot of thought, and I came up with a different way. This one, which I just finished, uses a piece of threaded rod along the front edge of the clamp, and the moving jaw has a piece inside that mates with it and locks it in place. So you can move it back and then lock it in place, move it ahead, lock it in place. It's very easy and quick to adjust. There's no space between the pieces. You know, clamp this, bring it in tight, tighten it up. That's it. This one, this is the first one. This is the mock-up. It'll clamp up to about 18 inches. Also, with this one, I did things a bit differently, especially here on the moving jaw. I use a T-nut, one T-nut that's screwed in place to adjust this part. The front part is the same, other than the back part is not supported. Another good thing about using this threaded rod was that this is glued into a groove in the bar, and before the glue set, I put tension on it by tightening this nut, so that what you have is tension to oppose the impression of the clamping force. So that when you go to clamp something here with this, the bar won't bend as much. This one, the bar bends quite a bit. Even though this is pretty strong maple, you can see the bar deflects backwards. This one really won't do that as much, or it shouldn't anyway.